Yo, what is up, everybody? It's a new side quest, it's a new month, and it's pretty standard, to be honest. Rather than kind of explaining a load of stuff that's going to be overcomplicated, I don't think there's anything. It doesn't seem to be anything that's overly complicated. How does it work? Well, it's the D team, because Kabam like the D. Not Tenacious D, something else. Various different threat levels, you can do all of them. Is it going to be important? I don't know. Look, it's going to be down to you what you want to get out of this from a rewards take home. If you do all of the difficulties, you can pick up some nice stuff, especially if you're willing to use mercenary based champions, which you can see right here. I'm going to get the spreadsheet, I think, done in the next, few hours. But there's not really much to kind of like tell you except for go to different side quests and use some of the various amounts of mercenary champions, and as well, in some cases, defenders. But I think that's only for the solo event, which, look, this is very doable, okay, and very easy to do. Yeah, so solo event, just use mercenaries and defenders. I would recommend a lot of people auto fighting through lower areas with some of the the various hashtag mercenary champions. The higher the better, because it will give you more points, which I've been doing, auto fighting through the lower areas, and of course using mercenary based champions because it's part of the what you got to do. Each week you will have different keys opening up different various paths, which you can see on screen, so there will be more spicy rewards that appear. There is a little gold node which you can go or gold path route you can go and check out and go and grab. It's not, you don't have to do it, but it's just down to you if you want to pick it up. And there is an ambush, so you get ambushed, and that is where you you get through, get some gold, whatever it is. Don't know what's going to be on. Is there anything else on the later weeks? No, just gold. So yeah, the reward, the extra gold for you. Ooh, people love the gold. But yeah, that's really that. Again, really straightforward stuff. To defeat some of the champions. There is other stuff like here, like defeat Howard the Duck with a hero tag champion in the Champion's Fortune. So you might have to think about your route and what you're doing as much as possible. I don't think I've been kind of like concentrating as much, but you just got to do it once, and so that's fine. So make sure you're checking through your objective firsthand before going in, because look, what's going to happen? You miss out on the opportunity for some extra rewards, and I think for a lot of players that are mainly interested. And by the way, for those that have kind of like I was monitoring to go, where's the extra primordial dust this month? It is a case you've got to do the Paragon Gauntlet in order to get it, and also to get the other piece of King Groot. So get the irradiated topsoil for your collection. And I think a lot of players are going to be more concerned with doing that, especially when you get to Paragon level. So yeah, just like figure out what champions you're using. Make sure as well to use hashtag mercenaries wherever possible, and read through the objectives as they fall in, because look, you want to be able to smash them out as quickly as possible. And of course, the further weeks you go into the side quest, the more that you'll be able to do to kind of go and get further. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go for the part 2 of this video, which go through the threat level 5. Also, before going in, make sure to set up with the right champions. I just actually read that it's either Cosmic or Mercenaries for the Howard the Duck fight in this week. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture. Well, I assume that you're able to do that as a little bit of a mixture. It's not clear on the on kind of the objective, because what it does say is right here for threat level 5. Defeat Howard the Duck with a team composed entirely of mercenary tag champions, or a team composed entirely of cosmic champions. So it's one or the other. Sorry, I should have reread that. It's one or the on setup. Sorry, one moment. Crystal and ready. There we go. Claim it. I don't want to lose it on a time frame. Oh, I'm being killed off by Kabam and their swipe and tap game. At least because you only have to do like one path once for the objective, because it is just that it's one, as it says right there, just one, which is good. It doesn't mean you're too kind of like stressed out about what champions you're going to be fielding for the second run, because if it's like the first run's a bit of a tough one, at least you've got that kind of backup to say, okay, well, I'll just use something else. And look, because it's Cosmic first week, of course people are going to be whipping out their Hercules, and whatever you name your dude is completely up to you. That's a joke there, but look, down to you what you name your dude. I knew she. You know when you know a champion is going to throw a special attack or kind of like or get at least close to it, right? You know when that's going to happen, right? There we go. Add a girl. Is the AI going to play ball? See, this is where we've got the problem with. You can see right there, the champions can be quite defensive, so you've got to really wait for that cycle to kind of end. Now my hope is, he says, if he can. Now my hope is that in a second I'm going to swipe back and do a lot of damage. I'm going to go like that, and it's going to do that. That's nice. And it's nice when you see that, isn't it? Because then you kind of go like, yes, I like that. Power Shield is the most easiest kind of like path to follow, and this is a team that I've set up right here. I kind of felt like I wanted to bring in Hulkling, but we'll have to see. Like I think it's just going to do the job regardless. This one's a bit of a tricky one. I mean, you could Hercules the entire path, but I want to spice it up for the video, and I say that as I had a bit of spice today with me and Em made these very nice Cajun battered prawns, and stupid me, when I was kind of doing the Cajun Cajun batter, I think it is. Cayenne with the cayenne pepper or whatever it is. I then like touched my nose. Oh, you know when you've made a mistake. You definitely know you've made a mistake. Okay, got a bit of a problem here because I have to like wait the champion out a bit, and especially because we got to do SP. Oh, I'm up against the wall. I'm screwed now. I think I'm. Yeah, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do there. When the AI is going to do that stuff to you, it's gonna do it. Kabam have got to sort this game out sometimes. It's just these champions holding on to special attacks. It's just ass. Like, there's nothing I could have done there. Anyway, we'll see what happens when it comes to Hercules. Will I get the champion thrown a special attack or not? We'll have to see. What is that? Do I need a taunt debuff on every single time in order for that to be thrown? My word. Consistency. You know, all joking aside, it's just annoying. I'm just going straight into my SP2 to be thrown, and of course I do actually need to throw like another one. So throw an SP2, maybe going to be defensive. I mean, look, it's gone from when it went into the attack mode before, it just didn't want to throw special attacks. It's so bizarre at times. But look, what's that? A special attack being thrown? Surely not. Surely did. And look, no problems that time. I love the AI when it's good, but when it's bad, it's shockingly bad. It's never in the middle a lot of the time. It's either going to be too passive or too defensive. Doctor Strange fight now. I'm going to use Gallon just because, well, that's another champion. Look, interesting Power Shield because, look, we can ramp up with our Power Shield. I don't think we need that many with the Harvest. I don't think we need to get that high with the Harvest, to be brutally honest. Throw this SP1 here, and I'm probably gonna eat this I think when this SP2 comes in, and it will come in. Yeah, I had to kind of like, wasn't quite sure then what was going to happen, but I was pretty certain that I was gonna eat something. Oh. Yeah. I was, honestly, sometimes this AI, like, I've got to be so careful because I think that is something going to snap out at me there, and it's kind of like, it's Endsville. Right, okay, there we go, and boom, and everyone say goodbye to Doctor Strange. What? Okay, right, I got too cocky. Oh, that is so on me right there. That is me being insanely cocky because I thought I didn't need, I didn't need enough. Nearly had egg on my face then because I was about ready to say goodbye, and it's just like no. And finally, the Howard the Duck fight, and of course I'm going to use Hercules for this. Let's kind of like just get some rock and roll in here. Look, it needed to be all cosmic. I'm just a cosmic lad. I was going to say cosmic girl, but that's not correct. Bit aggressive. Just do it. Hercules doing Hercules thing. Should have thrown my special attack then. He's going to do his thing. It's not going to really matter because this fight is going to be like over in a minute. It's going to be over in a second. Like, do bear in mind that. Like, as soon as I go there, it's going to be like boom, 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 and bye. Yeah, just I didn't even need to like properly rotate with Hercules to a community standard of excellence, which everybody should be applicable to. But yeah, it's like it's done that. Nice. And that should be job done on that particular objective, which it is! Yay! I'd all that getting those objectives and getting stuff done. Look, it's a very straightforward side quest. I don't think there's anything more that I can add to stuff when it comes to a guide, because it's very straightforward. And a good chunk of this I probably I'll be wrapping up. Probably an objectives guide coming out, solo event guide, which again very straightforward, especially providing if you auto fight through the lower difficulties with your mercenary champions. And I recommend that, especially if you're hunting some extra kind of like items, ISO and stuff like that. But yeah, that has been the video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, do bear in mind, one run you could do to the specifications you need to. The next run could be just like, I don't know, you're just using whatever you like. So when I say specifications, all cosmics. 1 week, next week will be like all something else. For example, ooh, dust. Ooh, dust. Yeah, so like next week, for example, is use... What does it say use? Like science champions. So yeah, that gives you a bit of an idea right there. And of course, whip out your science champions to do great things. But that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.